Kids often reveal way too much information about their family life, but the funniest ones come from their drawings. Stick around to see one of the most shocking revelations about a certain dad's bedroom activity. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Now let's check out 10 funniest kid drawings that say a lot about their parents. B is for beer. We'd like a few words with the parents of this child who was asked to spell something that begins with the word B. Other children would probably reply with things like butterfly, bag, balloon, and so on, but not this kid. According to this child, B stands for beer. Kids usually talk about whatever they see most at home, and it's obvious that the parents of this child drink beer, and they probably do it much more than they should. We can only assume that these yellow dots are actually beer glasses, and we hope the kid didn't try beer and find out what it tastes like just yet. Suck it up. Kids are always asked all sorts of questions at school, and sometimes they give the absolute funniest answers. Although it's not a drawing, we just had to add this one in because the kid does have a pretty good point. When asked to describe some positive ways their family handles stress, the kid replied that they suck it up. It really says a lot about the parenting style in the family, doesn't it? The kid does have a point, but we really hope the family does a bit more than just tell their children to suck it up and get over their problems. Drink wine. Seriously, kids say the darndest things, but sometimes those things reveal a lot about their parents. We've probably all done this exercise at school where we have to draw something about our mom or dad. This kid was asked to draw whatever they think their mom should do less of. The kid drew a couple of hearts, but they also drew a mom with what looked like a glass of red wine in her hands. Underneath it, it says they want her to drink less wine. It really makes you wonder just how much wine does this mom actually drink, and it seems like she doesn't even do it in the evening since the child's still awake to see it. White world. This one doesn't really teach us anything about the parent because we all know it was just a typo, but imagine if it actually wasn't a typo. Did you notice how this kid spelled the word wide? It's a pretty common spelling mistake by kids, but given this context, it does look like the parents haven't really taught their kids about any other culture other than their own. We do hope that this isn't the case because this whole thing is totally adorable. Who would have thought a spelling mistake like that can totally change the meaning of the message? We do want to know how that chocolate cake tasted though. It looks absolutely delicious. Happy Christmas! This is one of our favorites ever. Everyone wants to receive best wishes on Christmas, but this child added a little extra present to whoever this card was aimed for. It looks like the parents of this kid didn't have the time to review the Christmas card before sending it off because they left the recipient with a slightly unfortunate message at the bottom of the note. We love the left part as the kid wishes that the person would get a lot of presents, but it's totally ruined by the right side of the card where the kid calls the person fat. We hope that the busy parents have enough time to reread the Christmas cards their kid writes. Problem. This one really makes us laugh out loud because it definitely shares way too much TMI than it actually should. The kid was asked to answer the question of who eats the most at a picnic, and we're assuming the question corresponds to an illustration you can partially see on the right. The kid had two answers, but instead of picking those, they wrote that the person that eats the most is their dad and that he has a real problem. What a way to out your dad for eating a lot. Poor dad. We hope they were able to catch this answer before the child brought the homework to class. Mom's going out. It looks like this mom is living a double life and the child just exposed her. No one likes mornings, but this mom seems to be taking it really bad, and apparently there's a reason for it. On the left side, this kid drew a picture of the mom pretty much out of it and not really knowing what's going on. But on the right, she's ready to go out. Looks like she spends more time clubbing than she does anything else, which is exactly why she looks so out of it each morning. Definitely a bit of TMI, but we also hope the mom's still a decent parent. When I grow up. Here's a little preview of what we'll talk about in another video. There appears to be quite a lot of drawings where kids share what they want to be when they grow up in an inappropriate way. But in this case, they managed to reveal something strange about their mom. Considering there's a poll and people with happy faces are giving money to the person, it's safe to say the mom could be a pole dancer. But why does that kid know what the mom does in the first place when children would never be allowed in a club like this? What do you think? Could it represent something else? The demon. Okay, we have a few questions about this family and the things they actually see. This kid wrote that they had a fun time with mom, dad, and their cat, but then they added a creepy note that even the demon left them alone this time, which means there were plenty of instances when he didn't leave them alone. Seriously, who is this demon and why haven't the parents done anything about him? Or maybe they have, since he left them alone for the first time they hung out. Creepy, but we definitely have a lot more questions and we need the answers. Wrestling. But sometimes kids seriously reveal the most disturbing things ever. Check out this situation described as wrestling by the child who seems to listen to his dad dad's shenanigans in the bedroom. The kid says they know that the dad is winning at wrestling because of the sounds his, partner is making. We won't repeat the name the child calls that partner, but it's safe to say he has heard way too many things that happen in that bedroom. And if that's not enough, the kid seems to be genuinely excited that his dad is apparently winning at the so-called wrestling. And let's just end it on that note, because that really is one of the weirdest drawings ever. That's it for our video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button for more videos like this one. See you next time!